everyone, welcome to the new session of DaeDarus Hack. So today we have Sandeep Singh with us. He has quite a good experience of being a community manager at Merge Intern, gave my certificate, and is currently being acting as a student community lead of South Asia at Koii. So welcome, Bhaiya.
Hi Animesh, hi Shubhayan.
Hello, Bhaiya.
Hello, welcome to our channel, and we are very excited for your session. And I'm pretty sure everyone here is very much awaited. This is a very awaited session. We have been longing for this,
All right,
and
I guess we
let's
can see
continue.
that on the slides.
Yeah,
All right. So is there anything that we are waiting for, or we can start up, or do you guys have to convey anything else?
No, we
we are
can
good to
convey
go.
it later. You can just
All
start
right.
now.
You can just add my screen to the stream.
Yeah.
I've
Sure.
already shared that. Perfect. So okay. Hi guys and hi everyone. Initially, सामने तो Animesh and Shubhayan are already there, but very good evening to everybody present there as the audience. Or plus before we just start this up, I can see a lot of comments for everybody, like just being excited and बहुत सारी चीजें. So I just would like to have two types of communications with you. Obviously, these two guys have the liberty to talk to me on the audio call. Plus I want to communicate with you guys. ऐसा नहीं चाहते कि this is going to be a one way communication where I just speak up something or that does not make a lot of sense to you. तो फिर उसका कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. So eventually I want you guys to communicate with me one on one by comments. Mostly I'll not be asking you to do कुछ बड़ी activities. We'll be doing some spam of hashtags, or we will be doing some छोटे छोटे one or two option based polls kind of thing, which helps me understand better कि तुम लोगों के क्या status updates and everything, so that we are just taking up everything in a very nice way. So fair enough. Okay. So ठीक है. Before I just go ahead, I would like to see a spam of comments inside the comments box saying how many of you exactly understand Hindi. मेरे को कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. I can take it in English or Hindi either ways, but if I just use a common communication in language, maybe वो तुम लोगों के लिए समझने में थोड़ा सा better होगा. And I am fine with either ways. So just you can just reply with 1 if you understand Hindi and 0 if you do not. All right. तब तक थोड़ा सा अनिमेश और शुभयन से पूछते हैं. Guys, do you have any idea about what Koii is and what Koii exactly does?
I guess the Koii is a type of a cryptocurrency or a blockchain platform.
Okay.
That's my.
It's an international startup which has been there for around 1 year, I guess, and it is working on blockchain. It has its own blockchain, that is the Koii token, or the yeah, that's the coin, right? And it builds personalized nodes for the blockchain.
ऐसा नहीं है तुम लोग की प्रेशर वगैरह में आ जाओ यार. कोई क्वेश्चन
नहीं
आंसर
नहीं
नहीं खेलते अपन. वी
नहीं
आर
नहीं
जस्ट ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड बेटर ऑन हाउ वी कैन इम्प्रोवाइज द इंटरनेट. ऐसा कुछ हम ट्राई करेंगे थ्रू आउट द कॉल. ठीक है.
Sure.
So ठीक है. So I guess a lot of people are comfortable with Hindi and some of them are not comfortable. So we'll just keep it in both the ways communicable so that it's making sense to everybody. पहली स्लाइड देख करके क्वालिटी इन्फॉर्मेशन द वेब 3.0 अटेंशन इकोनॉमी बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स सीम्स दैट. पता नहीं यहाँ पे कौन सी रॉकेट साइंस की बात होगी. एंड बट इट्स नथिंग एज सच. सो a quick introduction about me. So, I'm the South Asia community lead at OpenKoi, as Animesh already told. And previously, I've managed communities for. A quick introduction about me. So, I'm the South Asia community lead at. I'm not sure why is it making an echo. Okay, now it's fine. So previously, I've managed communities for Code Asylums, Merge Intern, and Commudle, and this was just a quick short info about me. Now talking about what is Koii, the question which I asked from Animesh and Shubhayan just right now. So the slide says, let's talk about this later, buddy. That's what we are here for, to talk about Koii. But it says, let's talk about this later. So zarur kuch na kuch hoga. Let's try to explore out. So okay, Animesh, any guesses what's this?
This is, I guess, the server room.
Fair enough.
Looks like
And
server.
Shubhayan, what's this?
It's the cloud server.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. So guys, in the comment section, ये दोनों लोगों ने तो response दे दिए हैं. I am awaiting responses from you guys as well. So spam of hashtags in the comment box. Plus a quick one for everybody. throughout the stream, we'll be picking up two random winners who are going to be most active in the chat box to win a giveaway from DaeDarus. So I'm not sure what Animesh and Shubhyan have got hidden in the house for these two winners, but definitely they have something for you guys. So make sure you maintain the interactivity enough. Okay, so this is a server room. Maybe you can call this as a data center or stuff. ऐसे data centers generally होते हैं Amazon, Google and all this big big companies, सबके अपने अपने data centers होते हैं. और जनरली यहाँ पे हम लोगों की एंट्री वगैरह नहीं मिलेगी. सो वी आर नॉट लाइक आवर एंट्री इज ऑब्वियसली जस्ट गोइंग टू बी डिनाइड एट सर्टेन प्लेसेस, but eventually I'll tell you what happens and what's the cause for these servers. So let us say whatever the stream that you're listening to me right now, or either you are using your Facebook, Instagram or any of such stuff, all that thing is like all the big chunk of data that you're daily accessing, jo the every day you spend that 2 GB of data which you are getting in your phone, everything is just getting spent on this. Everything like all the data is just coming out from this. So this is how the internet is working right now, and this is called the web 2.0 economy. The current version of internet that we are using is called web 2.0, and इसके बहुत सारे advantages and disadvantages हैं. We'll be just looking at them up into further details like throughout the call. So now talking about how this all works. So generally these data centers are bade like big buildings with a lot of computer machines inside them, running a lot of electricity, and maybe like they just cause a lot of environmental damage and a lot of different stuff. And okay, throughout the session I'll be giving you something which is called as food for thought. Now food for thought means that is something I'll be giving you as a short term which you can Google up post this call to learn some extra chunk of knowledge. So you can just try to figure out something which is called as carbon footprint of data center or something like that. बस गूगल कर देना कार्बन फुटप्रिंट डेटा सेंटर मीडियम, और बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे ब्लॉग्स आ जाएंगे. जस्ट गो एंड सर्च देम आउट, एंड समवन फ्रॉम द ऑर्गेनाइजर पैनल इफ यू कैन राइट दैट इनटू द कमेंट्स बॉक्स ताकि वो थोड़ा सा हाईलाइटेड आ जाए. सो इट विल बी इवन अमेजिंग. ऑलराइट, सो ठीक है, वी जस्ट गॉट टू हियर अबाउट डेटा सेंटर. नाउ let's try to figure out what's wrong with the web that we are using right now. What's wrong with it and why are we like basically Koii is a solution to something. अब to come to a solution we definitely need to understand the problem first. ठीक है, तो थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम को समझते हैं अभी एक एक करके. Initially we'll be spending more time on the slides. With time we'll be getting a bit more faster as things start making sense to everybody. ठीक है, so now talking about the current version of the internet, this version of the internet like all the bigger websites. So eventually are you going to pay for Google Gmail? नहीं. YouTube के लिए पे करते हो? नहीं. Instagram के लिए नहीं. So how are these bigger websites like even if you are a web developer, तुम वेबसाइट बनाने जाते हो, you pay for purchasing a domain, hosting, और इनके पास तो भाई इतना डेटा चल रहा है. How are they managing? How are they running it? Where is all the money coming from? So eventually the place where you are not paying for a product is the real place where you yourself become the product. This is the real concept that's working behind the web today. Now talking about today's current scenario of all the websites, they work by monetize by exploiting their own users. Exploiting their own users कैसे? मेरा बर्थडे आ रहा होता है, generally the Facebook ads just start showing advertisements to my mother, to my father and to my friends कि Sandeep's birthday is approaching soon and like just buy a gift for them or something like that. Maybe your anniversary is coming up, they have your anniversary date, surprise your couple by gifting them this beautiful art piece. बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं, right? Websites selling user data. Recently we came to hear about बहुत बड़ा data leak होता रहता है dark web में, and all that user data is being sold generally. So websites are earning a chunk of money by selling user data. Now talking about post unskippable ads, probably this makes sense to everybody out there. ज़्यादा समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है. 2016 में 10 सेकंड का ऐड देखते थे, आज शायद इस स्ट्रीम में आने के पहले भी तुमने 40 सेकंड का ऐड देखा ही होगा. सो जो भी ऐड तुमने देखा है उसके पैसे मेरे पास नहीं आ रहे हैं, वो अनिमेश के पास जाते हैं. सो उससे ही ले लेना तुम लोग, ठीक है. सो नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट पोस्टिंग अनस्किपेबल एड्स. सो नाउ यूट्यूब इज पोस्टिंग अनस्किपेबल एड्स अगेन. सो ये तो बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, राइट? कि यार क्या मतलब, समझ रहे हो, कंटेंट बना रहा है एक ओपन इंसान, शुभयंक के जैसा, देखना मेरे को एक ओपन इंसान, बट बीच में ये दल्ला बन के पैसे कमा रहे हैं. तो ये तो बड़ी गलत बात है यार। अब फिर आती है बात हाइड देयर बेस्ट कंटेंट बिहाइंड पेवॉल्स। सो नॉट टॉकिंग ओके, सो ठीक है। सो अब आते हैं हाइड देयर बेस्ट कंटेंट बिहाइंड पेवॉल्स। फिर से यही होता है यार, नेटफ्लिक्स, अमेजॉन प्राइम और बहुत सारी ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स जिनका नाम शायद यहाँ पे लेना सही नहीं होगा, सो है ना। सो बहुत सारे ऐसे ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स जिनका कंटेंट पूरा का पूरा छुपा हुआ है बिहाइंड द लाइक यू नो पेवॉल्स एंड स्टफ। सो ये सारी हो रही हैं। अब नाउ सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा, चलो ठीक है ये तो छोटी मोटी चीजें यार, इससे हम मैनेज कर भी सकते हैं किसी हाउ एनी हाउ, बट नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट लैक ऑफ ट्रांसपेरेंसी। ठीक है। सो आदित्य ने बहुत ही सही चीज बताई है, ब्रेव ब्राउजर जो कि है ब्रेव ओपी, ठीक है, या आई टू से ब्रेव ओपी। नाउ कमिंग टू द रियल पॉइंट जहां पे तुम्हारा ब्रेव ब्राउजर भी फेल हो जाता है, अब हम लोग उसको डिस्कस करते हैं। ठीक है। सो टुडे लेट अस से देयर इज अ न्यूज एजेंसी। ठीक है। so let us say okay, I just want some volunteer right now, so, okay चलो ठीक है, आदित्य कोई अपना volunteer बनाते हैं, he is just vouching a lot for brave right now, so Aditya becomes our volunteer for for us right now. Now talking about, let us say Aditya works for a news agency, उसने एक कमेंट डाला न्यूज एजेंसी के ट्विटर अकाउंट से कि certain mob, certain set of people or certain mob has been found fighting and there was a lynching of people happening around and all of that different stuff happening around. Or as soon as this comment pops up from a Twitter account, what happens is people around the nation just start fighting up. बहुत जगह पे लड़ाई हो रही है, protests हो रहे हैं, all the different stuffs happening. Then what happens eventually is Aditya is way too smart enough. जैसे आदित्य ने अभी smartness दिखाई, he is not using Chrome, he is using Brave. In the same way Aditya uses his smartness in the same way there. What he does is he just deletes his tweet. And now what happens is the set of people who were fighting, they keep on fighting. The nation is getting destroyed. जो सरकारी property, it is getting burnt. Does not matter. But Aditya is the smart guy and he just took his escape. Aditya, sorry. I just made you a culprit here, but ठीक है, मतलब anyhow we just need to understand the concept. तो ठीक है, मतलब उसके लिए आदित्य culprit बन भी सकता है, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. So lack of transparency बहुत ज़्यादा है. So eventually what happens is agencies just delete their tweets. So there is no permanent storage of information, right? मतलब आज कोई डेटा है, कल कोई डेटा नहीं है. अगर if I ask you शुभयंक, चलो ठीक है एक चीज बताओ, आज से 2 साल पहले इंटरनेट कैसा दिखता था, क्या तुमको पता है?
या बहुत ही ओल्ड एज काइंड ऑफ लाइक सिर्फ.
अरे ओल्ड एज नहीं, मुझे एग्जैक्ट दिखाओ कैसा दिखता था. नहीं दिखा
No
सकते?
idea.
नहीं दिखा
Okay,
सकता.
so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. कि how is this going to get facilitated and all of this is going to get into the steps. ठीक है. Now talking about what's the solution to this. The solution to this is blockchain based Web 3.0. Now what are the advantages of using blockchain based Web 3.0 is it offers you increased permanence, increased performance and increased transparency. जो अभी हम लोगों ने न्यूज एजेंसी वाली बात करी थी, इन द सेम वे वही चीज है जो इंक्रीज परमानेंस ऑफर कर रहा है वेब 3.0. बेसिकली आई विल गिव यू अ क्विक एग्जांपल ऑन हाउ एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू वर्क अपॉन. सो बेसिकली जो कोई है, कोई इज वर्किंग ऑन अ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज आरवीव. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हाट इज आरवीव. आरवीव इज अ परमा, आरवीव की एक टेक्नोलॉजी है व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज आरवीव परमा वेब. अगेन इट इज अ फूड फॉर थॉट. If you guys want, you can just write it out in the chat box for everybody. Now Arweave permaweb is something which helps you store your data for the period of next 200 years. We'll be taking out real examples and real implementations of everything right now here in this call. Or even okay, just a quick one to maintain everyone's excitement out there. Koii has been, matlab, the overall technology around which Koii has been working, this has been recently discussed into the US Senate House. So you are listening to something as awesome as that. मतलब the future of internet. And if you want, I can share the link to that YouTube session as well. तो मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है upon proving the claims that I am making right here. Now talking about increased permanence, basically whatever the जो अभी we came to an example जहाँ पे आदित्य was the smart guy, he was deleting his tweets to spoil the nation. So basically वही सेम चीज है. Now what happens is there is a storage system which is called as Arweave, जिसकी एक टेक्नोलॉजी which is called as permaweb, which facilitates the permanent storage of the data over the internet. Now I'll tell you how. बेसिकली अभी जो ओके ठीक है, मतलब आई गेस दैट्स ऑलरेडी कवर्ड इन माय स्लाइड्स फर्दर, सो इतना ज्यादा भी समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है. विल डिस्कस दैट इन द स्लाइड्स इटसेल्फ. नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इंक्रीज परमानेंस में क्या होगा कि वो डेटा परमानेंट स्टोर हो जा रहा है, तो कोई इसको डिलीट नहीं कर सकता। इवन कोई या आरवी वाले लोग, द पीपल, द क्रिएटर्स ऑफ दिस टेक्नोलॉजी कैन नॉट डिलीट दैट पर्टिकुलर पीस ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, तो वो परमानेंट है भाई। नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट इंक्रीज परफॉर्मेंस, ऑब्वियसली परमानेंस बढ़ी तो परफॉर्मेंस तो बढ़नी ही है, क्योंकि जब कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन गलत कोई डिलीट कर नहीं सकता तो वहां पे कोई गलत इन्फॉर्मेशन पोस्ट भी नहीं करेगा। आदमी 4 बार डरेगा कि अगर मैं कुछ लिख रहा हूँ भाई कल को तो रगड़ दिया जाऊंगा, सो इसलिए मतलब they'll think twice before putting out any kind of information. Not talking about increased transparency, obviously there's a lot of increased transparency. अब अभी क्या होता है, let us say ठीक है, I'll tell you what a quick example. शुभियन अनिमेश दोनों हमारे सामने ऐसे ही कॉल पे बैठे हुए हैं, बट दोनों ही अपने रूम पे बैठे हैं, आई कैन नॉट सी कि किसके घर के सामने BMW खड़ी है, किसके घर के सामने मारुति 800, राइट। और आज के दिन का भी मतलब नॉर्मल यही होता है कि भाई सारी प्रॉपर्टी बनाते जाओ एंड कीप अप चंक्स ऑफ मनी इनसाइड योर बैंक अकाउंट, पड़ोसी को नहीं पता चलना चाहिए। दिस इज द कॉमन जनरल सिनेरियो दैट्स हैपनिंग राइट नाउ। नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट कि what exactly is going to happen with increased transparency, so I'm not talking about कि तुम्हारे पड़ोसी को पता चल जाए तुम्हारे पास कितने पैसे हैं, ठीक है। I am just going to ask you a question. अच्छा शुभयन और अनिमेश और everybody in the audience comment section में प्लीज टेल मी, क्या तुमको ऐसा लगता है, मतलब मुझे तो लगता है, मैं तुमसे पूछ रहा हूँ, क्या तुमको ऐसा लगता है दैट, अच्छा ठीक है लेट्स कंटिन्यू दिस इंग्लिश ताकि सबको समझ में आ जाए। ओके, या देयर इज समवन हु सेज आई कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड यू। So, do you guys think that our nation or any of the nation out there in this world is being controlled by the biggest, richest businessmen of the world? Agreed for one. Press 1 for agreed in the chat, or 0 if you do not agree with me.
I will just put a poll for that, agreed or not agreed, in a second.
Oh, is there an option for a poll in YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Like personally, I don't think so. Like
Okay.
I
even
think
the
so.
case,
It happens. I think so.
yeah, like you can control a major part of it, but not the whole.
Not
I
whole
don't.
exactly, but a major
Yeah.
part of it. Okay, अगर दूसरे साइड पे we can also think like कि the major population of the nation has been controlled, like they are just controlling the people's mind for elections by social media. तो वहां पे political parties are just eventually purchasing the social media किसी तरीके से, and they are just manipulating the people, right?
Yeah, that's very true. Manipulation through social media is very easy, like with
So,
very much use.
Animesh, how can I see this responses for these poll?
It will once I end it, it will come in a chat. I will also tell it. So
Fair enough,
till
fair
now,
enough.
100 people, 23 votes have been voted, and all
Okay,
23 people have voted yes. They agree with the statement that we are being
fair enough.
controlled by the big
ठीक है,
shots.
so almost everybody is agreeing to us on that. Now talking about, अब देखो एक बहुत ही बड़ी चीज है, if you try to access the कोई का website, Animate, can you share that in the chat box? It's
Yeah.
koi.network, KOII.network. So now what happens is, अगर तुम koi.network की वेबसाइट भी खोलोगे, कोई की वेबसाइट भी खोलोगे इंडिया में, what happens is generally that these websites are getting
Sorry to
banned in India.
interrupt, Sandeep sir. Can we just switch into English because some people are not able to
Sure,
understand
sure,
it? So
sure,
they are
sure. Fair enough,
requesting.
fair enough. Yep, sure. Okay. So now what happens is, uh, the website for Koi is just banned in India. Basically, in short, if you try to access the website, sometimes it might load in one go, sometimes it might not. So eventually, the point is, why is the government banning blockchain and crypto? The reason behind this is the bank that we have currently right now, State Bank of India or any kind of XYZ Bank of India, all of them are centralized banks. Whatever the software that they are using is running from a centralized data center, and nobody is having access to that other than the bank employees. So eventually, if they are just like we are just moving to a blockchain kind of thing, or some in like in something to that scenario, in like okay, so I'll tell you what Koi exactly is. Koi is a protocol. Basically, you can call it as a foundation layer of the internet, upon which you can build multiple applications. Like upon the foundation layer of Koi, you can build a complete Instagram, you can build a complete Twitter, you can build a complete banking system. So this is what the beauty of Koi is. Now talking about transparency, so let us say if there is a banking system that's being built on Koi, on the top of Koi, what happens is, whatever XYZ amount of money or XYZ amount of land Netaji will be holding will be visible to the whole nation. So now what happens is, even I'm able to see how much of a land my city's MLA is holding and how much the DM is holding. So let us say if whatever the XYZ black money or anything they are holding, like that all is going to just come out in front of everybody. So that is the place where we just play the major kick shot. That's just one small example. We have we have multiple tons and tons of examples where this current version of internet needs to be improved.
By
Fair
the
enough.
way, doesn't transparency also bring up the dangerousness of the like getting exploited? Like, like obviously transparency is good for the black money point of view, but
Correct,
for the
correct.
person who
So,
really
so, so
has, yeah,
obviously, everything with the start of the session, I already said that everything comes with its own advantages and disadvantages. In the same way, let us say with transparency, there could be some certain type of information which could be there could be some certain of information which should not be open to the public, but it should come. It might come out, which might lead to some public public offenses of stuff.
obviously.
Now, talking about this particular image to explain you in a better way what is centralized and what is decentralized. In centralized, the one which we saw in the image initially was where a central place is holding all the information and all of us just being on the side of it trying to access it from the central location is called what is the centralized media. Now, talking about decentralized is the real place where all the real gimmick happens, is all of us are holding some part of the internet wherein even if a certain person or a certain node just escapes, all the other nodes still stay connected. But if in this case we can see the central node, if just it escapes, we stand nowhere. If you just remember, there was a day when Google just got down and all of us were rushing. Matlab, we couldn't even just Google whether why Google is down, right? So
Yeah,
our life is just completely dependent upon that. And this is how how much we are just getting dependent upon these things. So now coming to the next slide, particularly giving you a brief explanation about what Koii X is and what Web 3.0 is. So, okay, I'll tell you what, my whole slide is made in a way where you'll be having more of graphical representations and just everything I'll be explaining out to you. But this is the certain slide where I have in the college wala format where I'll read it like your college professor. So first I'll read it and then I'll explain it to you line by line. So
yeah,
Koi's breakthrough innovation is a scalable consensus protocol that tracks attention on the decentralized internet to reward reliable or creative stakeholders. This serves as the foundation layer of the Koii DApp developer framework, which provides the security, transparency, and incentivized performance benefits of blockchain based technologies with just a few lines of code. Let us see what's this complexity. कोई समझाना चाहेगा? Anybody would like to discuss this out? Animesh, Shubhian? All
sure.
right.
Why?
Okay. If you want to give it a try, sure you can. But okay, just let me continue it. Otherwise, the session
Yes,
will just
yeah,
extend a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
obviously.
Koi's breakthrough innovation is a scalable consensus protocol. So whatever I just tried to explain you was that the foundation layer that I was explaining you already. It is just trying to tell you that Koi's innovation is a scalable consensus protocol. It is just a foundation layer protocol. So basically, whenever you are building a home, you first build the foundation stone. You just lay the foundation stone of your house, right? And then that is the real place where you just start building out your house. So Koii is just a foundation layer, just a keystone layer upon which you will be able to build multiple applications. Stay tuned for DaeDarus hacks because obviously we are going to have a Koii challenge, dedicated Koii challenge, where you guys will be getting an opportunity to build applications on the top of Koii. So all the secret APIs and information will be just getting open to you guys in that case. So stay tuned with DaeDarus hacks main challenge. If you have not registered, just register for that. Animesh can drop a link to register in the comment section. And now coming to next, so whatever this protocol is, it mainly tracks attention on the decentralized internet. Now I'll tell you what, someone from the audience might come and just make a claim to me कि बहुत सारे ऐसा नहीं है कि the Koii people are so much brilliant people that they have thought for the very first time कि ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं. Someone would have already thought such thing. So yes, agreed. There are a lot of different protocols which are working on the decentralized internet. But now talking about what's different that makes Koii different is, okay, so let us say there's an Instagram built over Koii. I'm just giving you a lame example. There could be infinite possibilities, infinite opportunities out of it. So now talking about, let us say there's okay, okay, let us first discuss what's there in the current Instagram. There's a follower with 50K followers, but that follower is not able to earn a single rupee, and he is just running behind multiple brands. I want to collaborate, I want to collaborate, can you pay me 1000 rupees for posting a story and posting a story and a post. So this is what the current scenario of influencers is right now on the social media. Press 1 if you agree with me, press 0 if you don't agree with me.
I
Or
will just open chat again. The poll again.
sure, sure, sure. So okay, so this is the current scenario of the influencers, that they are running behind brands ki I want to collaborate, I want to collaborate. Now telling you about, not talking about the smallest part of the social media, people like me with just 500 followers. I cannot even think of earning a single rupee from my Instagram, even in my dreams. No, that shit is not possible. That's not happening here. Matlab, I'll just go and say Instagram, I want to earn money. Instagram says we don't do that here. So ठीक है. Now talking about what happens with a Koii, that with an Instagram that's built upon Koii. What happens is, for every like or for every follow that you are getting, basically for the X amount of follows that you are generating, for the X amount of attention, double quotes may I'll say that, for the X amount of attention that you are creating on the internet, on the protocol, you are getting rewarded with Koii tokens for that particular thing. We'll see a real example of this within a couple of minutes. So basically, before coming for this session, you would have seen that कि लिखा हुआ था free crypto and free NFT for everyone. ठीक है. So don't think that only you guys are pretty much clever. I am cleverer than you. So I could have given that to you initially in the start of the session, but since I want you guys to stay till the end, so I just just kept it towards the end, so that the people who are just staying till the end are the only ones who are going to get that up. All right. So now talking about what Koi exactly does is Koi tracks for attention on the internet, in for the people who are just who are the creative stakeholders of information on the overall internet. Now talking about the next line, this serves as the foundation layer of the Koi D app developer framework, which provides the security transparency. So now talk what's this? So basically this foundation layer is the Koii D app developer framework. So basically almost all of you or some of you would have some of you would have just used something called as React.js, AngularJS. You would have managed states or components in that. I guess Animesh has done that, right? So in the same way, we are coming up with a framework which will be called as the Koii framework, upon which you'll be able to use multiple smaller components to build applications, build strong applications with the powerfulness and the strength of Koii on of Web 3.0 over the period of time. So this is how easy it is going to get becoming for you guys. All right. Yeah, I was just looking to, up for that. So what does incentivized performance benefits mean? All right. So incentivized performance benefits means, in short, just I'll just give you a very short example for it. It can mean a lot of different things with terms of different types of example or applications that we might be putting in. वैसे जिसका भी YouTube account है, it has a good name. We as a whole want, मतलब let's put it like we as a whole want to ask you this question: what does incentivized performance benefits mean? Nice. All right. So so basically, let us say the example which I gave you, wherein a person with Instagram 500 600 followers is also able to earn some sort of Koi tokens, which tokens he'll be able to sell on the crypto exchange to earn some chunk of money. So that is what what is meant by incentivized performance benefits, wherein you are even getting incentivized for the smaller performance benefits, for the smaller pieces of the attention that you are able to create over the network. I guess your question was answered. Fair enough. Now, just coming up to the next place, we'll be talking about the Koi ecosystem in detail. So, pretty much, before I just go ahead, I would like to. Okay, Animesh, can you just make our videos a bit bigger and the slides a bit smaller? And I just want to ask this out from everybody in the audience section, that how much do you think that this Koi thing is exciting you, as in general? How much is it exciting you? कितना ज़्यादा? And also asking this from animation Shubhian.
Well,
Means
it's the future. Future always excites me, to be honest, and Web 3.2 is really interesting, and blockchain is on a trend, like it's on a hype right now. Like everyone, just like artificial intelligence was introduced around 20
mm,
years back, so blockchain is the new technology that everyone is literally hitting on. And Koei is a very huge base, to be honest, for any development. So as a developer, I am really much excited for this thing.
Fair enough. I'm just looking up to a lot of developers creating a lot of applications during DaeDarus hacks upon
No,
the Koei protocol.
obviously.
Yep. Okay. We can see a lot of comments as well. Okay. Animesh, you can just add my slides to the screen.
okay.
Fair enough. So let's try to just understand what is this. बगल में जो पैराग्राफ लिखा हुआ है, just ignore this in the way you ignore your college classes. Just coming up to just this image graphic, trying to understand what is this trying to explain us. So in the smaller part of it here in the bottom, we can see these are the content creators and the publishers, people like tiny people of the internet, just like me and you. We are just publishing some content. That content can be a small image, a small video, a small audio, a small podcast, or anything, like literally anything that you can think of, anything that you can think of is called a content on the internet. You are, for any content that you are publishing on the internet, is eventually getting created as a small contract, which is called as Koii contracts. And all these contracts, so whatever the content that you are creating, just gets split into smaller tasks, which are which you can see in the graphic, which is called as task factory and Koii task contract. So eventually what happens is, ये जितने भी कोई contracts हैं, all these are just getting split up into smaller Koii tasks. Now what these task contracts are, basically these get these get bundled up together, and there will be people who are running up smaller nodes across the network, in the way of you can say there will be multiple people across the globe running nodes for Koi, which will be eventually storing data and which will be able to facilitate people to, guys ये क्या आ रहा है, इग्नोर, तुम लोग मेरे को इग्नोर कर रहे हो या कॉलेज क्लासेस को. All right, I can see a lot of comments ignored. Okay, so we as whole has kept a very good comment over here, which is called as torrent. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. ठीक है. So now talking about coming up next, so basically whatever the tasks are just coming up, they are getting voted by multiple people who are running the nodes. And all this once it gets voted and once it gets verified for the content ownership, and once it is getting all the attention, it is just going to the bundler nodes, and that is the real place where the content gets stored for a period of next 200 years. एक बार बता दिया, दूसरी बार नहीं बताऊंगा. सेशन के लास्ट में फिर से जाके यही चीज पूछूंगा, जो बता देगा उसमें से we'll pick up a random winner. The content gets stored for X years. ठीक है. And once the content is just getting verified and get it, it just gets all the signed payloads and stuff, it just goes to the gateways traffic. Now what the gateways are actually doing, these gateways are able to track the traffic as in track for attention, the attention that you are creating over the network in terms of, अब उसको कैसे समझ सकते हैं, जैसे नंबर ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन से, लेटर से अगर तुम एक बैंकिंग सिस्टम की बात करो जो कोई पे बना हुआ है, सो टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट, it can be number of maybe it can be just anything. It can be the number of transactions you make, it can be the amount of money you hold in your bank. So it is just that you earn more Koi for holding some X amount of money in your bank account that is built over Koi. So you earn for earning more. Crazy, right? Amir banta ja raha hai. That is the real concept. Why would someone read or see content by paying if it can just be seen through Insta or Medium? So, okay, Gaurav has got some real good question, which is why would someone read or see content by paying if it can just be seen through Insta or Medium? I literally don't know how to answer this out. Okay, I'll just give you a brief example. Let us say Animesh is the content creator. Animesh works at Microsoft. He just wrote a blog on managing states in React. Now, he is a guy who spent his 4 hours writing that blog. There are 10,000 people who are getting benefited out of it. They read the blog from Medium. eventually medium में एक चीज होती है, you have 3 member stories left. I hope if you have guys have seen that, right? So medium asks some money for showing that blog which Animesh has written, and the person who earns out of it is medium. So what is Animesh getting in real? I just want to ask this question from Gaurav, and I guess if you do not have an answer to this question, that what is Animesh really earning out of writing a blog on Medium, then the real answer to this is, if we build Medium on the top of Koii, eventually Animesh will be able to earn a lot of Koii, which he can sell on the crypto exchanges, and that is the real place where he'll be able to make a chunk of money. So I would like you guys to please show the Aditya's comment, like, which he has
Yeah,
just kept right now. So that's insane. Uh, so Aditya, I guess this has also happened. Like, okay. Let me not just talk about my breakup story right now. Otherwise, I might get emotional, and then you might not be able to complete the session here. But I'll just tell you. Eventually, this also happens that people just tell lies. Ki तुम मेरा पहला प्यार हो, and what happens is they have had several breakups in their past, and what happens is they just tell lies and they just fool a lot of people. So अगर ऐसा कुछ हो जाएगा तब तो किसी को पता ही नहीं चलेगा ना, मतलब whatever you have posted once, be very careful, then nobody is able to delete that. So मतलब बेसिकली तुम्हें जिंदगी में कितनी बार पहला प्यार हुआ है वो सबको दिखाई देगा.
To be
So
honest, just one way it's a good thing. Also, you're responsible for what you are posting and what you're doing on internet. Literally, people
exactly.
escape by deleting that stuff and just literally it traces. There's no trace. So that's a good part.
हाँ. Exactly. Gaurav says, I don't care if Animesh earns or not. Earns or not. So, Gaurav, इसके ऊपर Animesh कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है, but I'll give you a reverse comment from Animesh कि Animesh does not care if you learn React or not. Why will he write a blog? Right. So, the world is full of give and take. तुम हमें कुछ दोगे, हम तुम्हें कुछ देंगे, and this is how it works. Balance तराजू है भैया. So, all right, just let's not get distracted from the topic. Trying to understand it in a bit more better way. So, how Koii is exactly working? It fetches for raw data. The raw data in the terms of binary data 0101 1101 anything. सबको समझ में आता होगा I guess ये. Which raw data is just going to get into distributed into smaller parts. I guess it is going to make, ठीक है, मतलब the previous slide was able to make some smaller sense to everybody in terms of Koii. As soon as I'll be progressing towards the further slides, you will be able to understand Koii in a much better way. ठीक है, coming up next, you will be able to create attestations. Now you can see, like, all the data that is coming up, it is just getting bundled in some smaller part of data, and then, like, it is just getting the tag of approved. And once the attestations are given up to the certain data, it just goes and gets stored permanently into the archive, and then, like, people are able to access this for all the future time, like, for all the period of time, for the X period of time, it is just stored over the internet. Anything, like, even you can, okay, chalo theek hai. Animesh, I have nahi, chalo Animesh se bahut animesh ho gaya. So let's ask a question from Shubhyang.
Sure.
So can you just answer a quick question for me? How much money was there in Jawaharlal Nehru's bank account when he was 14 years old?
I'm pretty sure I don't know.
but if there would have been a banking system built across Koii, that would have been possible, and probably you would have been having an answer to this question right now.
Yeah.
So this is what I just wanted to explain you, nothing more.
Nice.
Okay, not talking about, okay, ठीक है, before we go ahead, how many Dogecoin fans in the house? तुम दोनों में से कोई नहीं है?
Yeah. What?
Oh.
No.
Okay, Animesh is a Dogecoin fan, and Shubhyank is not.
I'm more of a blockchain fan, not a Dogecoin. But like
I'm
Dogecoin is
a
popular.
bit of
Elon Musk.
Ethereum. I use
People are not
Ethereum
fan
generally.
about Dogecoin, but they are obviously a fan of Doge memes.
Yeah, obviously the memes are God.
Yeah. All right, fair enough.
Sure.
So now there was a thing which was popping up, that Dogecoin to the moon. But the reason why it didn't went to the moon really, what was the real reason that why it got failed up? Does anyone know that? Nahi. So let's talk about this. couple of days back during the COVID second wave, we were able to see this, that the remdesivir and tocilizumab injections were just like, vaccines were getting sold for 1 lakh rupees, which hardly cost 3k, right? The
Yeah.
oxygen cylinder worth 8k was getting sold for a lakh rupees. Ishita says, I feel poor now, lol. We have a solution for that, Ishita. Stay tuned till the end of the session.
It's moreover
So
for the scarcity of resources. That's why the prices went
exactly.
so high.
So Shubhyank has just got the answer from himself. So basically, Dogecoin has got no limited supply. Basically, X number of people come to purchase X number of Dogecoin and it gets produced. This is how it works, right? So there is no limited supply for it. And basically, okay, ठीक है, there is one thing which is called as the supply and demand chain for the market, which controls the market in whole. ये बिजनेस पार्ट ऑफ लोग ज्यादा समझेंगे, डेवलपर्स के दिमाग में ये पार्ट नहीं घुसता है, ठीक है. So now talking about Bitcoin, why is Bitcoin a big success and why is Bitcoin so much worth? Because the reason is Bitcoin has a controlled supply. There is only an X amount of Bitcoin that is getting generated in a period of 24 hours. आदित्य ने शायद बता भी दिया है, there is 21 million supply. I am not sure whether it's correct or not. Correct information के लिए you can check it खुद से. Do not take investment suggestions from Aditya and take investment suggestions on your own. So basically this is happening a lot of times, that in the Koii Discord we can see people like, people are just coming and talking that this crypto will pump, this crypto will go down. And so basically if you join the Koii Discord, there will be a first rule that is given out there: do not give investment suggestions and do not take investment suggestions from anyone. And also from in the Koii Discord there is also one rule, that, okay, I'll just give you a nice thing to talk about. So basically, if you ping me on Telegram, you'll not read my name as Sandeep. You'll read my name as Sandeep, straight line, Koi, straight line, will never DM you first. So one day, my college faculty was just like, DMing me on Telegram for some work, and she was like, "Why have you kept this thing in your name? Will never DM you first. This sounds like you are in so much of attitude." So then that was the moment I just explained her that will not DM you first means that बैंक को कॉल करो, सो आता नहीं है हमारे बैंक से कोई भी अधिकारी आपको कभी भी सीवीवी और डेबिट कार्ड के लिए कॉल नहीं करेगा. So that is the very same thing, that nobody from Koii will be calling you up or asking you up for your wallet credentials or anything of as such. So that is the real reason why we have kept that out. Okay, Animesh, can you just add my screen?
Yeah.
Sure. Fair enough. So now talking about next, basically, eventually, what is the concept? Scarcity of the token is what makes it unique. मेरी slide में एक typo है. Forgive me for that. Scarcity of the token is what makes it unique. Now coming up next, let's try to understand this in a bit more better way. So this is the overall World Wide Web. HTTP और HTML देख करके एरो अंदर बाहर रिक्वेस्ट रिस्पॉन्स ये सब देख के तो बहुत सारे लोगों को सेंस बनी रही होगी बहुत सारी. But let me just try to explain you what is this exactly going to work around. So eventually people are just publishing content over here. There are set of content miners who are just publishing the data, which is just going to the smart weave contract. Now what is smart weave contract? You will be like, every second moment I am just introducing a new term and you guys are finding it difficult to understand. I'll just tell you what. There is Rweave. Rweave में से weave निकाल लो. And how blockchain works is by creating smart contracts. So contracts से contracts को उड़ा दो, उसका smart ले लो, इसका weave ले लो, smart weave मिला दो दोनों को. So this is what is called as smart weave contract. So basically what happens is the content miners are just creating content. Aditya says पूरा ऊपर से गया. Aditya just write out like क्या चीज ऊपर से गया, and then I might be able to explain that to you in a better way. Smart weave contract. Now what a smart weave so hota kya hai, what the content miners just produce some content, it goes to the contract, it just gets committed like a contract on the permanent storage, and then there are peer witnesses, the people who are just viewing the data across different network, like across different devices across the globe, and the network is constantly tracking for attention. So basically I'll tell you, okay, let's do a quick challenge. Throughout the session I'll be asking you one question. Chalo, ठीक है, a quick Gaurav says Koii airdrop coming soon. Let's do it right away then. A quick Koii airdrop. Koii, अच्छा ठीक है. Almost everybody knows this that Koii tracks for attention across the internet, right? So it's time for a Koii airdrop now. Koii tracks attention on the internet. Guess what? Koi is like your girlfriend. Your girlfriend and Koi, both of them need attention all the time. This is a meme challenge ongoing right now during this YouTube live. Make a meme that two things that need your attention all the time: Koi and your girlfriend. Just publish a meme on Twitter, tag me in. Someone can just put my Twitter into the chat box.
Yeah, you can share it with us.
Share it in the private chat.
Yep, doing that right now. Done.
Okay.
Okay, so my Twitter is there. Just make a meme. Koi, two things that need the most of the attention: Koi and your girlfriend. Make sure you are using your own girlfriend's photo, not someone else's, because might happen that someone just comes up to a claim that ये तो मेरी girlfriend है और फिर तुम्हारा breakup हो जाए. So just make sure you are using your own private girlfriend's photo. And ठीक है, या तो कोई random stock photo use कर लेना. Nothing to be hard about. And tag me in and put a hashtag koi meme challenge or something, like, or put something. Animesh, you can figure out a hashtag that these guys need to put up for, so
Yeah,
that we are able
let
to
me just
put
put it. The hashtag is DaeDarus and the Koii session.
Fair enough.
DaeDarus hashtag Koii.
Mayank says this meme is unfair for singles. No. You can just take up a suggestion which is given by Ankit, which is now I have to make a virtual girlfriend. You can just do that.
Just use a photo of your crush. They also require a lot of attention but doesn't give any.
Exactly. So my Twitter handle and the hashtags have been there, published there in the comment section. You can just check that out. Fair enough. Gaurav says how much minting charges for creating NFTs. Gaurav, I would like to ask this out from you first. What's your prediction? How much it could be for minting and creating NFTs. Fair enough. Animesh, can you just share my screen? The meme challenge is going on. I guess YouTube में एक pin करने का option होता है. So Animesh, if you can just frame a small message, join the meme challenge, और थोड़ा सा description. Two things need the attention: girlfriend and Koi, and just pin that message in the comment section. Fair enough. So what happens is eventually that Koi asks for all the attention from these peer witnesses, and then there is this Koi profit sharing community that tracks for content traffic volume and distributes the Koi rewards to contributors. Now I'll tell you what is this Koi profit sharing community. What exactly is happening that there is a limited supply of Koi that is getting generated every 24 hours. This Koi profit sharing community, what it exactly does is it sees that how many people are exactly just getting the most of the attention, and then that the constant amount of generated attention is being rewarded to them. थोड़ा सा इसको ना हिंदी में एक बार समझते हैं, हिंदी वाली जनता के लिए इजी बैनर में, बहुत ज्यादा इंग्लिश में कॉम्प्लेक्स हो जाता है. सो बेसिकली मेरे पास एक कटोरी में ढेर सारा हलवा है और मेरे सामने अभी 10 लोग हैं, और ठीक है, आई विल जस्ट गिव यू टू थिंग्स राइट नाउ. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज मेरे पास एक कटोरे में हलवा है, सामने 10 लोग खड़े हुए हैं. मैंने बोला बेटा जो होमवर्क करके आएगा ना सबको थोड़ा थोड़ा हलवा दूंगा. सो फिर 10 लोग में से 8 लोग होमवर्क करके आए, मैंने सबको थोड़ा थोड़ा हलवा दे दिया. हो गई बात. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इज अभी क्या है, कोई हैज वेरी लिमिटेड नंबर ऑफ पीपल. अभी कोई इज जस्ट इन इट्स ग्रोइंग स्टेज. So what happens is abhi if you are able to earn even 5 koi, that is going to be a lot of much worth in the future. So eventually as soon as it grows, koi supply is going to remain constant, but the people wanting it and going to claim it are going to become more. So that is the real place where your koi is becoming more unique. आज की डेट में अभी मेरे पास एक कटोरा हलवा है, 10 लोग हैं, 10 लोग में देना है, सबको इतना इतना मिलेगा. कल की डेट में अगर सामने 1000 लोग आ गए तो सबको इतना इतना सा मिलेगा. So that is the real difference of getting into a project of as such at the earlier stage. Fair enough. ठीक है. So I guess we have just discussed this. Now talking about how the Koi ecosystem exactly works. So basically you amount of 1 million Koi is getting generated in the period of every 24 hours, which is getting awarded to the top content that is going to get published on the network. प्रसून ने पूछा है आई डोंट लाइक हलवा, कैन आई गेट पिज्जा इंस्टेड? या फॉर श्योर मैन, पहले अटेंशन तो लेके आओ, उसके बाद विल गेट यू अ लॉट ऑफ पिज़्ज़ाज. So basically, just try to get some attention from your girlfriend, and she'll reward you a lot of pizzas. Because for getting attention to us or to the network, it can give you Koii. You can sell the Koii and get some pizzas, or you can just get some attention from your girlfriend and then get some pizzas. Fair enough. So okay, I just forgot a question. There was a question going on, how much minting charges for creating any NFTs. So किसी ने response किया है $70 I guess. और लोगों से responses expect करेंगे इस पे पहले थोड़ा सा, फिर we'll discuss about this. So a total amount of 1 million Koii is generated in a period of 24 hours, which is eventually awarded to the top content that is going to that is just going to get rewarded to the top content. Okay, so Aditya says that 0.5 and Gaurav says $5 for minting NFTs. Guys, I guess you guys have, like, you know, some experience with minting NFTs, at least I guess, if I'm not wrong. But do you guys know what? यहाँ पर अभी सारे के सारे responses are $0.5. Shubhyang, what is the amount in INR for $0.5?
$0.5 is 35 rupees, 37.
36, 35, 37, correct.
Yeah.
Amount for
37.
minting NFTs with Koii is just $0.06, which अब उसको INR में बताना जरा सा कितना है?
It will be around 3.
0.06 in INR.
Yes.
It's
30 paise around.
4.5
भाई 0.06 है, 4 या 6 रुपए हो गए, 4 या 5 रुपए.
हाँ, 4 रुपए, 4.45 rupees.
करेक्ट. सो अब यहाँ पे डिफरेंस आ रहा है कितना? आदित्य से 3.5 रुपए, 3.5. सो इवेंचुअली व्हाट हैपेंस इज, जो अभी द प्लेस वेयर पीपल वर पेइंग 35, 40 और इवन समटाइम्स इट माइट go as high as 500,000 or 2,000 is now becoming as low as 6 to 7 rupees plus okay, 4.545 rupees to be accurate, or which is now becoming 4.5 rupees to be very accurate, and with the advantage of it getting stored for the period of next 200 years. So this is also strange, right? Aditya also will be minting NFTs towards the end of the session, and that too for free for everybody. At least I will be able to reward 5 free NFTs to everybody for sure. So stay tuned. I am more clever than you guys, that I have kept the strongest part towards the end of the session. So fair enough. Upload a Koii to get to create a new consensus game for nodes. Unlock bounties. Nodes run tasks to reward for finding consensus. Burn Koii to register content and DApps. So this is the overall network strategy on how the Koii marketplace is working in general. So coming up next, this is okay. Let's not just go next. Just give me a second. I'll stop my screen share. I'll want to share another slide over here with you guys. Fair enough. Yes. Yep. Okay. So I guess if you guys are able to see this now, not talking about itni der se we were talking about something amazing. Not let's talk about this, which says now it's tokenized. Yep, the whole internet. Right now, कुछ चीजें tokenized होती थी, कुछ थोड़ी part of the internet. Now the whole internet is going to get tokenized with Koii. Now I'll be telling you the real foundation stones, how Koii, मतलब basically I am someone from India only, और इंडियंस में ये बहुत बड़ी एक वो होती है कि भाई इंडिया से मतलब पड़ोस का ही तो लौंडा है, क्या ही औकात होगी इसकी, राइट? ये बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है, राइट? So now I am going to just, like, you know, prove it out to you guys on how much stronger of a backbone is Koii holding in the, like, you know, at its back. So let's have a quick look into all of that. So no one wants an information monopoly. I guess information monopoly सबको पता है क्या हम बोलना चाह रहे हैं यहाँ पर. Talking about developers. So basically developers want to break into the internet by creating mind-blowing applications that have the capability to scale to millions in seconds and just break the chain, like, you know, break the internet in any ways. Creators want to publish content without any restrictions and risks. Obviously, consumers are sick of being manipulated and lied to. बहुत मतलब एकदम कड़वा सच बोल दिया इसने स्क्रीन पे भाई, ठीक है? Now coming up next, so why hasn't decentralization happened yet? Technology is what we were lacking in. It takes 3 to 6 months to train a competent DApp developer, and NFT and gas fees are a big bad joke. This is what Aditya and all the other people were talking. Aditya and Gaurav were talking in the comment section. Um,
We
uh,
as a whole mentioned that you cannot be tagged on photo or Twitter.
so
Yeah, he
if
can be
I
tagged.
cannot, okay, I can be tagged. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
you can
He
just give it
can
a
be tagged
shot.
just instead of, or you can do just in the caption part, you can just tag them.
You
It will
you
still be
can just
visible to him.
tag Koii network. Tag Koii network. That also works. The username is KOII network. You Animesh Twitter पे search कर लो मिल जाएगा. Fair enough. So incentives, almost everything on the web depends upon ad, meaning creators are always the target. Basically बहुत सारे पंगे हैं अभी इंटरनेट के साथ. शुरू से we are discussing the same thing, and uh, even now we are able to discuss that. Consumers are uncomfortable with the new technology. चलो ठीक है. We're not talking about disrupt the monopolies the easy way. This is what we have been discussing since the beginning, right? कि जो भी बैकबोन Amazon Google have been building across the period of internet, उसको we have to just break out the chain. So कोई ऐप कोई एक्स, सो बेसिकली अभी जो हमको टाइम लग रहा था बेसिकली 3 से 6 महीने का टू ट्रेन अ कॉम्पिटेंट डी ऐप डेवलपर, नाउ इट्स रिड्यूस फ्रॉम 6 months to 10 minutes. That's insane. Deploy a DApp in under 10 minutes and that too in JavaScript. तो बहुत सारी easiness हो जा रही है और बहुत सारे JavaScript developers in the house. So probably I'm going to get a lot of things in DaeDarus hacks. I am just excited for that. Now get
Surely.
paid. Earn
That,
Koii for everything you own online. तो ठीक है, मतलब earn Koii for everything you own online. Not talking about end user tools. It's not enough to build a framework. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, ठीक है, मतलब we'll just discuss that. मतलब ये सब अभी discuss करने की जरूरत नहीं है probably. Now talking about infrastructure extends Koii into new markets. Okay, Gaurav says, can we sell NFTs outside the Koii network like ENJ does? Yep, man, you will be able to sell your NFTs outside Koii, and everything, anything that you can really imagine of with any of the competent markets that you are able to think of in your market, that is going to get facilitated with Koii. The only thing is, the thing that you're talking about right now is not able to get facilitated right now because Koii is still under development. So it is into its beta phase, and you are allowed to create NFTs, mint NFTs for free. I'll just take you through that towards the end of the session, but you cannot sell them right now. Probably you will be able to do that within a couple of months by the end of 2021. And the second thing is, uh, John says, how to get started with Koi. Watch this YouTube video completely since the beginning, since from the start, and you are just ready to get started with Koi. That's it. Okay, so this is the overall journey of Koi, how it's just getting to plan to get into the market. NFT artists, NFT collectors. So right now we are at this place. DApp developers is the current target that we are just looking up from DaeDarus hacks and from the other hackathons, where the people are going to build multiple applications over the Koi protocol. Then post which, you can see that what's the current circle that we are at and what's the biggest circle that we are trying to aim at. Now talking about experiments that paved the way. Basically, there have been certain experiments that have been done which are live right now, which you can just go and check out. Okay, so I guess we as whole says there's an amazing tutorial on Koi website which helps to get started, so you can just go through that as well. We as whole, if you can share the link in the comments, someone from the organizers can just put it up and take it and print it out. All right, so there have been some real examples that have just paved the way on how Koi is actually going to work around and all of that. So these are some of the examples, which is the storecat. We had to test the web scraping tool. So storecat is a web scraping tool. If you guys want to check it out, the URL is getstorecat.com or getstorecat.xyz. I'm quite unsure about it, but it's something like that. The second one is Koi.rocks, which is our flagship test case. This is where we tried everything first. So Koi.rocks is the portal where we are going to mint our NFTs within a couple of minutes. I'll be taking you through all of that. So on Koi.rocks, we are just going to publish our NFTs within a couple of minutes. Now talking about Fini, your companion to owning your share of a more fair and accountable web. So this is the Fini is the browser extension. So basically, anybody who has worked previously with blockchain or stuff, you might be aware about MetaMask. So in the very same way, we have Fini, which is the Koii wallet extension, which gets installed into your Chrome browser directly. Fair enough. Coming up next, this is the Koii team. So obviously, I would not like to make any false claims out there in front of you, like, in terms of any of those ways. So this is the overall big complete team that backs up Koii framework, Koii infrastructure that you are able to listen up to. These are the big, huge faces that have been behind that. Now, talking about not just these big faces, the founder is Alexander Morris, who is the instructor at Blockchain Institute of Technology. And the website is weteachblockchain.org. You can check out, and if you want to learn blockchain, you can just visit that website, which is weteachblockchain.org. Now, talking about partners, we have multiple partners including Fenbushi Capital, Sanctor Capital, Outlier Ventures, Maven 11, and all of those different different partners that have been displayed in terms of their logos on the screen. So all right, coming up next. Okay. Just a quick snap. Animesh, can you just add my video and all three of us to the screen? Okay. So if you guys are still able to see this guy called Kevin Abosh on the top, I'll just request you. Okay, ठीक है. मतलब before I just go ahead, I just got a lot of things in my mind right now which I want to introduce you guys to. So अगर if you guys really want to check out what's the background behind Koii, Google में जाना, just write out coin list seed batch 2021. So basically any coin that gets launched onto the exchanges or any coin that's just coming up into the market in some point of time is initially coming to coin list or coin. Animesh, अगर तुम ये सब कर सकते हो तो कर लेना. I might not need to repeat that again and again. So coin list seed batch 2021. So basically CoinList published a list of products or list of projects that CoinList would be taking in for their seed batch, and Koii has been present over there. So this is again a real place where a lot of people are just going to invest into Koii. Exactly. The link is there in the comment section again. Now talking about the very next thing. अभी तक I was just making up claims for you, right? कि भाई 200 साल तक डेटा स्टोर होगा, 200 साल तक डेटा स्टोर होगा. ये बहुत काम की चीज है. Do you really know that how it has proved to be a real piece of thing into the real market? किसी को नहीं पता. I'll tell you how. So this guy Kevin Abosh, he's one of the creators, and he used to publish I'm not sure exactly what was the news article that was trending in, but the real thing that happened was there was some part of information which was published in a newspaper, which was published in a newspaper or a journal in Singapore. The newspaper's name was Apple Daily, to which Chinese government tried to destroy all the data in Shanghai, and all of the data, basically they just entered into the center, and they just try to destroy all of that information, and eventually all of that information was preserved onto the RV permaweb by the use of Koii nodes. So basically जो भी data there were around 11,500 articles that these guys wanted to destroy, which consisted of a lot of sensitive information. And Chinese government भाई बहुत बदनाम है, सबको पता है, ठीक है. And I'm not afraid to make such a claim यहाँ पे बैठे बैठे. So now talking about all that information has been preserved for the next 200 years on the RV permaweb by the use of Koii nodes. Now talking about this, it is not that only that information has been preserved, but this has also been discussed into the US Senate. This is the very same thing which I was talking to you about. Now if you are listening to this, थोड़ा सा serious हो जाते हैं. We have been talking about a lot of different things, है ना. मतलब we were talking about a lot of different jokes, talking about girlfriend, shit, attention, everything. Let's get a bit more serious here, and let's talk about the seriousness of what we are exactly talking and listening to here. So ठीक है, मतलब a certain technology which we are talking about, which we are listening to, which we are trying to invest our time upon, this has been discussed into the US Senate, and the guys praising it out there that this might be the future. Not talking only in terms of crypto, that it might not be the real game changer for the crypto market, but it might be the real game changer for the internet, the version of the internet that we are, the vision of the internet that we are looking up to in the future. Fair enough. Coming up next, the real journey that we are looking up for Koii. This is this is the real place where we are at Chrome extension launch. If you guys really want to keep up your way along with Koii, you can capture the screenshot for this. And Koii Open Web Fund is coming in 2022. So that is the real place where the IPO for Koii will be coming up, it getting listed on multiple places, and the public sale is coming up and stuff. So all right, coming up next, koi attention is the asset. वो मतलब there have been certain things ना, मतलब कुछ ऐसा होता है, वो न्यूज में ऐड आता है, सॉरी टीवी में ऐड आता है, ब्लू रे म्यूजिक सीडीज men will be men. So in the same way, koi attention is the asset. All right, ठीक है, I'll just stop my screen and then I'll share another part of the screen, which is this again. Let's just get back to this and talking about next. So like what's the infrastructure, how it is exactly working. So this is the real place where the developer people like me, you, and all the developers who are watching this live video, they just create multiple applications over the Koi protocol framework, and all these applications are just running over the decentralized, these applications are run over the Koi nodes by the use of decentralized ledgers. So basically these nodes are basically, I'll tell you what exactly is happening. So Aditya, if you want to check out what's the full form of for Koi, just visit koi.rocks, 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 and you will be able to check out what's the exact meaning of Koi. Shown by Gaurav says, does Koi is shown via recommendation system example, showing trending content first. So I'll tell you. अरे यार एक बार वो वाला क्वेश्चन दिखाना please.
Same है, same.
Okay. Does Koi content is shown via recommendation system example showing trending content first? So Gaurav, no, this is not exactly what you are trying to understand. Your understanding is wrong at this place, at this point of time. Recommendation system is what is happening with YouTube trending वाला चीज, जहाँ पे the content that is trending just gets listed on the top. But to understand how Koi is really actually working at the back end, just go to the website koi.network, scroll down to the footer. In the bottom of the page you will be able to find Koi light paper, Koi white paper, and Koi protocol, Koi protocol tool, Koi tokenization, and all the different tools. You will be able to find all of that different files, all the different documents for Koi on the website's footer. You will be able to check that out, and that's going to make a lot of sense to you. Can someone just put a link for koi.rocks in the comment section? Koi.rocks. It's just that koi.rocks. Write that and you'll be there. And if you want me to share that in the private chat, I can do that as well.
Yeah, please do. But it's here, Koi.rocks. Leoga got it.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, same. Yeah. No, it's not that. Shubhian, it's
double
not
I
that.
one.
It's single I.
So I have posted at the same one.
Probably it should be the one. Yeah, exactly.
The leaderboard,
So
the
link is there.
leaderboard part, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair enough. So to exactly understand how Koi is working, you need to understand the real protocols of the internet, the real depth of the internet, the ground zero of the internet, to understand how Koi is exactly going to work around. Now coming up next, get paid to share knowledge. This is the real place where Animesh was facing a problem where we built Koi. So this is the real place what we were talking about. Get paid to share knowledge. Animesh gets really paid well to share knowledge. Koi is transparent. Burn Koi to register public data. Animesh spends X amount of Koi, let's say 5 Koi, 10 Koi to register a blog, and then he gets incentivized share of Koi every day. And Koi is open access, open, and anyone can earn Koi for completing Koi tasks. So Gaurav says, do we have to make transactions again and again to view a content? Example, making transactions through MetaMask every time we open a content. So Gaurav, no, you do not have to make transactions every time to open a content or view a content. You just need to make transactions when you just publish a content, when you put your own content to the network. That is the time when you make a transaction. That is the real time when you pay a token, you pay 1 Koi token and some 0.00000 AR for minting the NFT. ठीक है, I can see a lot of Koi awesome and all of that, so that's really making up my day. All right, fair enough. So okay, coming up next, earning Koi. So ठीक है, मतलब before I just go ahead, how many of you out there would like to earn Koi? There can be multiple 3 ways right now to earn Koi. First could be deploying a Koi X DR. Second could be running a node. Third could be producing and registering content on the network. So how many of you would be like willing to just do that right now? Like कितने लोगों को कोई चाहिए बताओ जल्दी से फटाफट.
I guess everyone in this session, attending the session, I must say.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
ठीक है मतलब let us say we'll wait for some people, like Animesh, you can just put out a poll maybe.
Yeah, I have put it on the poll.
Yeah.
How
Till the
many
time,
people?
yeah, till the time we are waiting for the people to answer that how many people are like want to earn Koii. I will have a question. Like in DaeDarus hack, like for the challenge, if we have a we have already made a project, something like e-commerce website or moreover like a social networking web portal, then how can we transfer it to the Koii base with the
So
Koii?
all right, huh? So
Yeah,
very nice question. So basically your question looks like something like there's a full stack developer
yeah,
who wants to create his application into the application that is built on the
yeah.
Koii network, like.
That's
Okay,
pretty much.
exactly. So
Yeah,
now talking about, it is just as simple as that. There will be like some set of documentations that you need to go through. Basically, before learning React, before Animesh learned React, he just like went through the React documentation. Animesh would be like, "भाई मेरे को तो session में बलि का बकरा ही बना दिया आज." So all right, so before you learn anything, you just like just go through a lot of documentation and stuff. So in the same way, there are some certain set of documentations that you need to go through, and it should be like simple enough to like just get you going through that. And if you want to just look into that, go to the Koii website, scroll down to the footer, and you should find it there. On for code ऐसा करके एक ऑप्शन होगा, एक लिंक होगी, उस पर क्लिक करना, and you'll be able to find that out. And still, if you guys are not able to figure it out, there will be a dedicated Koii challenge channel in the DaeDarus hack wala Discord server. You can find me there, or you can find me in the Koii Discord. Animesh, if you can share the link for the Koii Discord in the comments.
Yeah, I have shared. I will just reshare it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this says this screen says deploying a Koiax DF, and second one running a node, and third one producing and registering content on the network. Let us now come back to someone who has said torrent a couple of minutes back. There was someone who was talking about, is Koii somewhat related to torrent? Is it something related to that? There was a reason why I didn't tell you that time, and why we are going to talk about that right now. Now, basically, torrent lets you, like torrent just pays you out some small chunk of money for holding some part of the internet, and that's what Koii also does. That's how decentralization works. You just get paid to run a node on your local system. So basically, I'll tell you what, most of acha theek hai, Shubhyank or Animesh, what is the main task? Like you switch on your PC, what is the task that you are doing most of the time?
Using GitHub
watching.
or Git bash or
छोटे छोटे ही
searching
काम है,
sites.
मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं है कि if you are having 8 GB of RAM in your system, पूरी 8 GB eat हो रही है,
नहीं नहीं
No, no.
नहीं
right?
only
So,
नहीं.
right, so eventually what happens is, to run a Koii node parallelly, मतलब while you are running your system with no extra amount of electricity being wasted. मतलब basically देखो, अभी जो data center है web 2.0, it is wasting a lot of electricity to run that data center, right? It is consuming a lot of space on the ground, ज़मीन पर, a lot of electronic and like a lot of resources. But talking
Yeah.
about decentralization, this is how it works. Animesh is using GitHub on his own system. He just like opens the Koii node on his local system, and it just takes 200 MB of hard disk storage and 1 GB of RAM to run a Koii node. Parallelly, working on GitHub, he is also earning. So meanwhile, he gets paid from Microsoft. He is also getting paid from Koii for earning the Koii tokens. So this is the brilliancy. Now talking about how can you really run a Koii node on your local system. मैंने तो बता दिया, 1 GB of RAM, 250 MB of hard disk. Is this some rough and tough task that you need to do a lot of coding and stuff? No, damn no. It is just that there'll be a small application that you need to run on your system, nothing more. And that's how the Koii node will be up and running on your local system. Plus Koii node running is not yet out now. You can pre-register for running a Koii node within a month or within 2 months, within the coming days. You can, Animesh, can you just share the link for like which I just put in the private chat, node pre-registration?
Yeah, I have sent it that too.
Can you just pin that out right now for the
Yeah,
people to
sure.
register for it? Yeah. So you can just register for the Koii node, for running a Koii node within the coming days, and you will receive all the email communications from our side. Koi say Aditya, I'm just so much of Koi. Aditya says, is Koi based on proof of work, or stake, or history? So yep, Aditya, you are exactly you are correct here. Koi is based on proof, which is called, you can call it in short port, proof of real traffic, and you can just check out all those documents in the Koi network वाली website के footer में. मतलब because whatever the questions that you are asking might not make a sense to a lot of people here. I just don't want to go into a lot of depth. ठीक है? So uh, Animesh, I'd like to know the response of the poll, that how many people are exactly
Yeah,
willing to earn coins.
35 people have polled, in which 93% have polled yes, they want crypto, Koi
Mhm.
crypto, and 7% did not want.
Just a small, just a small doubt. Uh,
Mhm.
like the word koi, like it's a fish name, right? So
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
was it really inspired from the real fish that is in this book,
Well,
or
the logo speaks enough. The logo
yeah?
speaks enough.
So the owner is a big fan of fish or what?
We love fish memes. If you just join the Koi Discord, you'll be able to see a lot of fish memes there.
I see. Sure.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Shubham, can you just check out the backend that are there any entries for the meme challenge that we have been running on Twitter? Just you can search for that hashtag that Animesh published, and you can just find out.
Yeah,
Sure.
Uh,
I'm just saying that too.
Yeah. So Athar says, can we allot more RAM annually so that we can earn faster? So probably, Athar, I'm not the right person to answer your question exactly at the moment, because I'm not building that out. I am one person who is not building Koi, but I am someone who just goes out to the market, who goes out to the public and flaunts a lot of Koi. And I'm someone who does nothing but flaunts everything, but all the developers out there are just hidden behind the laptop screens, and they are just coding out. So they might be building something, and that might just come at later point of time.
You are bringing the attention, and so you are the asset
Exactly.
to worry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so for all the people who want to earn Koi, I'll be just taking you through a step by step tutorial for everything. uh, okay, just give me a second. All right. Guys, give me a second. I'm just sharing some links with these guys so that that could be brought up in front of you guys, so that you are up and running. So there is a link in the so guys, if you are on a local phone, if you're watching this session or stream from your phone, do not open this link. That's not gonna make sense for you. If you're on your local system, on your desktop or a laptop, just make sure you're just clicking on this link, and then I'll just take you ahead from there. Okay, so Gaurav says koi white paper not available on the website. Please share link if it's there. I could see other documents, but not white paper. Okay, give me a second. Hmm. It's just simple as that, man. It's koi.network slash white paper.pdf. I've shared the link. It will be there in the chat, in the comment section within a second. So Aditya is fast enough. He has already made the wallet, he says. Uh, so Gaurav, here is the link to the white paper. You can find it out there. All right, let's just go up and running in the next slide. So okay, before I just go ahead, this is the Koii Fini. The Koii Fini basically how you call, how you recognize the token on crypto exchanges. So अभी से देख लो, भगवान के दर्शन कर लो, यही पैसे कमवाएंगे हम लोगों को सबको. So this is the कोई फिनी, कोई की मछली, एंड यही पैसे कमवाएगी हम सब लोगों को. एंड ठीक है, so let's just go ahead, get some free AR and RV faucet tutorial. Okay, ठीक है, I'll just go back and ठीक है, मतलब आई एम डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ गिव अवेज इन दिस सेशन, पता नहीं क्यों. but okay, I'm just enjoying that. Anybody, okay, not anybody. Let me just frame a giveaway. Okay, so within the next 10 minutes, we are just going to mint a NFT for everybody for free. For anybody who is minting a NFT during the session or within the next 1 week as a whole. Acha, chalo, let's say before DaeDarus hacks, before the hackathon, and is publishing the is publishing the NFT, is just pushing it on Twitter by tagging me or anything. Let's not talk about that. The steps to qualify for this giveaway are, you have to, okay, so you have to mint your NFT, you have to make a Twitter tweet, you have to post it in Koii Discord's creators feed. There's a channel called creators feed in the Koii Discord. Post it there, and then post it in the Koii channel in the DaeDarus hacks Discord. These are the different steps. I guess Animesh, you would have noted down, because I am eventually going to forget. This is a long,
Yeah, yeah.
long, long. It's 4 different long steps to get into the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be a gift hamper from Koii. It is going to include a t-shirt, a keychain, and a couple of other different things from Koii. So stay tuned. All right. So Animesh, can you just add my screen to the stream?
Adding.
All right. Coming up next, get some free AR and RV faucet tutorial. All right, guys, just a quick update for everybody. Throughout the steps that I am going to take you here, for every step there is quite a great possibility that you might encounter some sort of error, or you might encounter some sort of problem. In that case, do not worry, do not hassle out. Please be assured that your NFT is going to get minted at any cost. Before before like you know before just anything happens, I just want everybody to join the Koii Discord, because if you are facing any kind of error or any kind of problem, you can just go to the Koii Discord. There will be a channel which will be called as SOS support. Go to SOS support, open a ticket, and there'll be a support dedicated team which will be contacting you constantly to solve your support ticket and get all your errors solved. Because I am probably 80% sure that almost 80% of you guys will be encountering errors while doing these things. So almost everything is not going to get happen at one go. Animesh, there are some requests for you in the comments. Can you just check it out?
Yeah, just doing.
All right. So there is this link which you want to go to exactly, which is faucet.rv.net. Just go to this particular URL and open up. And this is the page that will be popping up in front of you guys. So we are okay. I'll just tell you why are we going to this particular URL. We are going to this URL to get some free. We are just going to this URL to get some free ARs. Okay, so basically whatever we were talking thodi der pehle, that it requires only 4.45 rupees to be accurate to mint a NFT with Koii. So that 4.45 rupees karke you are going to get around 60 or 70 rupees from AR for free, matlab from via Koii from AR. So basically वो चीज़ अभी तुम्हें मिल रही होगी via AR. In your wallet, can you hold coins of other networks, example ETH or ADA? Gaurav, again, I'm quite unsure about that, so not the right person to answer it out. The dev team is the right person, right people to answer that. Okay, so Animesh, can you just share this link also in the comments?
Yeah, good.
Faucet.rv.net. Yep. So now faucet.rv.net. Okay, ठीक है. So before I just go ahead, a quick poll for everybody, guys. Shubhenk, तुमने ऐसी कोई कहानी सुनी थी क्या? That there was a guy from USA who was holding a lot of bitcoins worth billions and trillions, but he lost the credentials to his,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes, yes. He had
You
it
heard
in
that?
a hard disk and he lost it. It was worth around $13 million something, and that
Exactly.
was, yeah, I heard about
Exactly.
it.
So the very same thing is going to happen with Koii as well. Abhi, you might be taking it very lightly. But even if I am giving you 5 Koii for free right now during the session, it might happen that that 5 Koii might be worth some big chunk of money in the next 10 years. You might lose access to it by losing an access to a single file. So basically, once you are on this particular page, you will be downloading a file which will be called as wallet.json file, which is going to be your wallet access for Koii. Make sure you are just securing that file more than your life, matlab anything, more than like anything. Save that file everywhere in your system, in your phone, in your drive, everywhere. Save it everywhere.
Sure.
Okay.
You
So
just give us the Koii, like you just send me the Koii, and I will be saving it everywhere. I'm telling.
yeah, for sure. So
Yeah.
this is how you just need to go ahead with this.
Sure.
Go to faucet.rweave.net. Once you are on faucet.rweave.net, you will be on this particular page, somewhat similar to this. Click on next. Click on I am ready to follow the above instructions and agree to the privacy policy. And these are the different steps that you need to follow. Download and save your new wallet. Read this very carefully, which says you have only one chance to do this. So you need to be really very careful because you have only one chance to do this. Save your wallet file like anything. Post the tweet using your Twitter account. Post your tweet, hit next once done. So basically, to verify human, this cannot to verify that you are a human. This is not like aeroplane or boat choose kar lo and you are a human. This is not like that. You have to make a tweet from a real Twitter account. And if it is a real Twitter account, वो तुरंत verify हो जाएगा. If it is a fake Twitter account or a really new Twitter account, वो थोड़ा time लगाएगा verify होने में और stuff like that might happen eventually. So ठीक है, fair enough. Coming up next, just download your wallet file. Download and save your wallet key file. यहाँ से download हो जाएगी तुम्हारी wallet file. And as soon as your wallet file just gets downloaded, click on next. And as soon as you are here, it's asked you to open tweet pop up, and this is the real place where you'll be asked to make a tweet. Also, guys, if you want, we'll upload it on Google file. Okay. So, guys, if you want the link to my slides post this call, okay, I guess I can share that to you during the session as well. Either ways work. So once our call is over officially, or once we enter into the AMA, ask me anything question round, I'll be sharing you the link to these slides. So basically, open tweet pop up. Agar if you are not able to follow up with me, do not worry, because this video is eventually being recorded, which you can repeat and see again and again. Or तुम्हें slides भी मिल जाएंगी. So either ways, you will be able to make through it. Anyhow, coming up next, open tweet pop up. Tweet pop up, खोला tweet मार दी, and it will be like I am verifying my RV address. Now there will be a complex address called as written something like. So do not worry that you might be ending up revealing some public information on Twitter or something like that. It's not like that. The address that is going to get published is your RV address. Now नीचे एक छोटा सा नोट लिखा हुआ है. If you are able to read that up, it says if this step fails, write an email to the RV team to get it resolved. I'm quite unsure what the email exactly is. I guess it is support at that rate rv.org. I'm quite unsure about it. So please check it out on the website itself. It will be mentioned there somehow. So, okay. All right, Aditya. I'm so happy to see you following up along. Aditya, just let me know if you are able to just get some Koii some AR along with me. I tweeted, but the bot wasn't able to find my tweet. Yeah, exactly. So we as whole, yeah, that's the very same thing which I told you, that this type of error might eventually happen. Write a mail to the RV team stating that you have made a tweet. Include the link to your Twitter tweet. Include the link. Also include your RV address. Uh, yeah, so a lot of people. So that's what I already said. 80% of you will be failing this particular task. Yep, it'll be saying like beep boop, we do not serve bots. Yeah, so not to worry about it, guys. Even if you are not able to follow the steps or anything, just land in Koii Discord anyhow, open a support ticket, and then the guys will help you out over there across the process. So just post a tweet, and once you have posted a tweet, you will be able to claim your free Koii tokens. I guess there is no need for this right now. Now talking about Koii, free Koii coming right up, a Koii faucet tutorial where we'll be talking about getting the free Koii. Now you need to just okay. I just need to share some links here.
Sure.
Just give me a second, guys. Please.
I must say the people are very fast. Like almost all the spectators have done this
Followed
process,
up along.
followed up
Exactly.
the process. We have a very active
Ankit says,
audience.
exactly, interactive audience.
Yeah.
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 Ankit says mine done, but where to check my balance? Ankit, just stay tuned for a couple of minutes. I'll just tell you where you can check your balance. Gaurav says 100 Koii giveaway to Aditya, bro. यू गॉट दिस। आदित्य, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि तुम ही गौरव के नाम से दूसरा कमेंट डाल रहे हो?
No, no, I don't think so.
All right. So guys, the like the thing that is there on my screen right now is the current link that has been published into the comments, which is koi.rocks/faucet/step 0, wherein you are requested to get an RV wallet. Initially, you need an RV wallet first, where you will be holding your AR tokens, which you will be able to just upload to Koii to connect your AR wallet, where you will be able to store Koii. Now coming up next, once you are on this screen, so basically abhi to tumhare paas AR wallet already hai, so you can either get AR wallet from faucet.rvu.org, or you can get AR wallet from this particular page as well. No need to get it from here, because we have already downloaded the faucet.json file, so we do not need it right now. Now just we can just skip out this step, skip ahead. Coming up this place, it will ask you to connect your wallet to this particular website. Upload your wallet file here. Once you have uploaded your wallet file here, what happens is your wallet, RV wallet, just gets connected to this particular website, which is koi.rocks. I hope everybody who's following up with me has already installed the Koii extension.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, I am also just doing in the case if anyone faces a issue.
Yeah, same,
Just
same.
earned 5 KOE. Nice, thank you.
What Animesh? I couldn't catch up with you.
I'm just saying that I am also following up with the people if they have any problem. So, uh, if you have any issue, then you can
So we
please.
as a whole says I just earned 5 Koii. Boohoo! I just got 5 Koii, but it's not showing on the Koii website. Yeah, no worries, no worries. So John, you can either check it on Koii.rocks website, or either you can check it with the browser extension. Probably either of it should work. Again, it is in the beta mode, so errors तो होते ही रहते हैं यार, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Uh, and if you are still facing errors, just go and open a support ticket in the Koii Discord and bang the head of the support people. And this is how we are going to just go ahead. Once you are done till this place, you have uploaded your wallet file here, you have connected your wallet finally, then you will be asked to make a tweet particularly. Once you have made a tweet, this is so initially जो तुमने tweet करा था, that tweet was particularly for verifying your RV, to claim your RV tokens. This tweet is going to verify to claim your Koii tokens. So you have to make 2 tweets throughout the complete task process. Rohit says how to import the wallet. Rohit, to import the wallet, double tap on your screen on the left side 2 times, go back 20 seconds and see the video. यहाँ पे इस जगह पे टैप करो, इस जगह पे मेरे हिसाब से तो लेफ्ट ही है, तुम्हारे हिसाब से जो भी लेफ्ट हो उधर टैप कर लो. All right. Coming up next, you will be on a page somewhat similar to this. Okay. ठीक है. So post which you will be on a page somewhat similar to this. Okay. Let me stop my screen share and share another screen again. So probably my screen is visible to everybody. Yep. So this is the Koii.rocks website. I'll show you. I have I have just no fears to show you my harsh reality of my life. So guys, Koii is all about open, and it is all about the attention that you are creating. I'll tell you how. I'll really tell you how it all works. So eventually, what happens is, for anybody who's just creating attention to the network is going to earn Koii. You know what, the harsh reality of my life, I have been crying through the last 2 weeks. My pillow has been seeing a lot of my tears, my night tears and stuff. I'll tell you why. The prime reason being, I hold a total of 16 Koii into my wallet right now, and AR तो चलो ठीक है 0.0482, it's okay. Basically you can purchase AR right now, but there is no way you can purchase Koii right now. The only way you get more and more Koii is to earn it by gaining attention. There is no way you can pay real money and just purchase Koii. So now, okay, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा आगे आते हैं. Now talking about the harsh reality of life, यहाँ पे ऊपर you will be able to see different filters, 24 hours, 1 month, 1 year and all. Now coming to this all, we will be able to see all the different NFTs that have been published here and all the people who have been doing different stuff. Guys, do you know what this guy, let me open up just his, like, just his NFT. So basically this guy's name is Prayasu Siddha Satapathy. If you guys can read the name, sounds like a Telugu name from India only. This guy is from Orissa. He is one of the Koii ambassador. He got introduced to Koii around 2 months back. He published his one NFT, and by publishing his one single NFT, he generated a total of 138 views, due to which he was able to earn 2200 koi, 2207 koi. Now the point is, me, I'm just showing you a real example out here ki how much transparent and open koi is all about it. So me being an employee to the company, I just hold 16 koi in total. And this guy just being an ambassador, like, he's just some simple guy, like, just a person like you or someone who just watched another YouTube live from me 2 months back. He just, like, he just showed off his dedication. He just published a couple of NFTs. He has now got 2200 like, coins into his wallet. Now the point is, with time, जैसे ही due course of time, with koi coming onto crypto exchanges, he will be able to sell all his koi and turn that into real cash. So right now, whatever you are getting is all for free. Play the real game, get all the attention, and get, like, on the real koi and turn that into real cash. Like, that's what you can do. Fair enough. Aditya says my wallet says 35,000 koi. Aditya, probably that's a bug or a glitch. It cannot be that much. Like, that's nowhere possible. So probably that might be a bug or a glitch which might go. So ऐसा हो सकता है कि कभी कभी बैंक में आता है कि आपके अकाउंट में 1 करोड़ है, बट थोड़ी देर बाद 600 रुपए बचते हैं, जो अपनी रियल औकात होती है. So वो चीज हो सकती है यहाँ पर. ठीक है. So now talking about coming back to the main page. Once you have got enough of Koii and AR, you will be able to see the complete dashboard from here. Account summary mein you will be able to see the amount of Koii you are having, the amount of AR you are having. On clicking by see my content, you will be able to see all the NFTs that you have published. So this was one of the NFTs which I published. So basically, we at Koii, we love all the memes out there. So the head which I have just kept in the image is Alexander Morris. He is the founder and CEO of Koii, and the meme speaks enough. Matlab, I do not need to explain this meme probably. So, okay. Now talking about once you have enough of Koii and AR into your account here, just go and click on this top, like, click on this particular button, and then you will be able to see all the different options how you can just mint a NFT within seconds. Click on drag and drop or browse from your computer. You'll click here, drag and drop a file or from your computer, or click here to browse. You can just drag and drop a file here. Let me do that for now. Give me a second. All right. So once I have selected an image from my local system, it just shows up here, and then it asks me to put a title and a owner and a description. So title mein I need to describe the image. Owner mein I need to put up my name. You can even put your gaming name, fark nahi padta, but it is like, you have to just put up some name for you or anything. Put up a small description about what it is. Optional column है, डालना है डाल सकते हो, छोड़ना है छोड़ सकते हो. And then just like, it says add details, and then, like, it will ask you to confirm and just, like, publish it overall. So this is how you will be able to mint your NFT. I'm not going to do that because the image that I have selected right now, ये किसी और ने बनाई थी, which is the Koii coin kind of thing. Someone made it for Koii, and if I publish it, I might end up getting into trouble. So I'm not doing that right now, because once it gets published, it's permanent. So eventually, once your NFT gets published, you will be able to see it from this particular place, see my content. Once you are here, give me a second. So once you are here, coming up here, like, you'll be able to click on this share करने के बाद also share करने की पे भी click करने की जरूरत नहीं. Click on your NFT. Once this type of page opens up, go to the browser window, ऊपर से URL window में से, and you will be able to, like, just copy your link for your NFT. Um, okay. Nishant says FB and Koi get later. FB and Koi get together. Ki Koi can make a lot of money. So basically, I'll just tell you what Nishant, FB, Twitter, and all of these platforms are all about, like, censorship, while we are not. So eventually, what happened recently was, we at Koi, we are having a lot of funding. We are not scared about spending at any amount of money. But what happened recently was, we were trying to run Twitter ads so that we can involve a lot of people from Twitter marketplace into Koi. But do you know what? To be on an astonishing surprise, Koi's Twitter ad account just got blocked. It got suspended for trying to run ads because it says, conflict of business. So that's why we are not allowed to run ads on Twitter. So at any cost, these organizations are not going to meet up in any of the ways. Yeah, Aditya, it can be anything. It can be MP4, PNG, anything. Like, it can be image, video, audio, anything. Yeah. It can be just anything.
I was trying to upload the meme that I created. So
Mm-hmm.
it's saying confirm and upload, in that you don't have enough Koei or AR to upload it.
हाँ,
So
so
because
नहीं हो तुम्हारे पास कोई और यार.
हाँ, so that's
So अगर अगर you can just follow all the steps that I have shown in the slides throughout, और अगर if that does not work out in the end, so you should be, like, fortunate enough to join the Koi Discord, open a ticket, it will be solved.
sure.
All right, let me share my screen again on Chrome tab. Okay, so this is the real place where we were, although ठीक है. So I guess everybody's NFTs have been published or created by now. Probably nobody's would have been done. By the way, अगर किसी की हो जाती है, Aditya says now my wallet says zero. 35,000 से zero आ गया भाई का. कोई ना. Bro, you can just create a ticket in the Koi Discord and people from the support team will be able to help you out. Such kind of issues are generally happening. I can see a lot of tickets there, so probably you should be one of them there. And I'll be, like, for more than happy to see you guys there. Animesh, can you just drop the link for the
Discord channel.
Discord again? Yeah. Or also, I'd like to know how many of you would be really interested for the brand ambassador program. Is there anyone who would like to be a uh, brand ambassador for Koi? AR means Rvu. Aditya says, what does AR mean? AR means Rvu. So basically, AR tokens are Rvu ka tokens are called as ARs. Animesh, you can just shoot a poll. How many people would be really interested to be a brand ambassador for Koi?
I did just now. The poll is open. Now you can poll everyone.
We can help, like the from DaeDarus also. We can get our ambassadors apply for you. So that also is a possibility.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
poll
that
is open. So instead of spamming, you can just poll it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also we are not, like, okay, ठीक है, मतलब I'll just give you a quick example. So basically तुमने बहुत सारे ambassador programs देखे होंगे. What happens is 10,000 का कोर्स बिकवाओ, 1,000 रुपए ले जाओ. 10,000 का कोर्स, मतलब मार्केटिंग चल रही है. 10,000 बिकवाओ, 1,000
Right.
ले जाओ. 10,000 बिकवाओ, 1,000 ले जाओ. और वर्कशॉप में 200 लोग लेकर के आओ तो तुम्हें एक टी शर्ट मिलेगी. That shit is not going to get happening here. You have to just join the Koi Discord. उसमें you will be getting a role called as you'll be getting a role called as Koi ambassador, and there'll be a dedicated channel for the ambassadors. वहाँ पे छोटे छोटे tasks आएंगे. Tasks as in funny tasks होते हैं. The recent task that was there was, you have to click a selfie in the bathroom and put laser eyes onto your picture, and then you have to retweet that. So ऐसे funny tasks आते हैं, and you can literally earn up to 100 Koi for just completing those small tasks. So it is all about that. I'm just checking up, like, how many people are really interested for the brand ambassador program. Are there any responses?
Yeah, till now 10 people have voted yes, and the voting is still going on. 89% people are with yes, and 11% are with no. 19 votes total.
That's pretty fine. There will be many people interested for the ambassador program.
Yeah, yeah. You
Once,
can just put
once
out this
we
link in
once
the
we
Discord as well.
yeah, once we put out the form and all the description about it,
It's already out, I guess.
yeah, like we can share it ourselves and get people.
Mm.
That would be
Yeah,
also
for sure. We can just get this going. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Animesh, I just provided the link for
I'll
the
just send
brand
it in the
ambassador
chat.
application. Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Perfect. Fair enough. So, guys, I guess this is how we have been going throughout the session. This is what we had planned for everything today. Uh, all right, fair enough. And this is with what we come towards the end of the session. You can connect with me on any of these different platforms wherever you want to connect. जो लास्ट में ईमेल वाला कॉलम है दैट इज रॉन्ग इट्स नॉट संदीप एट द रेट ओपन कोई इट्स संदीप एट द रेट कोई डॉट नेटवर्क पहले द वेबसाइट वॉज ओपन कोई डॉट कॉम बट नाउ इट्स कोई डॉट नेटवर्क आई जस्ट फॉरगॉट टू चेंज दैट बिफोर द कॉल so these are my various links for Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Feel free to connect with me किसी भी platform पे and I'll be happy to hear your opinion and views.
So,
Animesh, do you have any kind of feedback form for this session or stuff?
we don't have a feedback form. We generally ask those things in our Discord channel only. So, what more we
Perfect.
people
So
want, they can.
I'm there in the Discord. So it's just that I just wanted to hear back, like what are people's views and people's suggestions on how the session was even.
Sure, sure.
Sure. We
So,
can.
till now there are 21 votes, in which 90% of people have said that yes, they want to be the brand ambassadors of Koi, and 10% are yet nothing to say. Don't know why.
Animesh, can you please confirm if I am audible?
Yeah, yes, you're audible.
Okay, I was just switching my network. My Wi-Fi just got switched off, so I just switched to a phone hotspot.
Yeah,
Uh,
got it.
we as who says if there is a referral code which I can use to skip the Koi cost to create NFT, you can already skip that. Like you can just claim Koi from the faucet and stuff. And some people are saying that seems like you are rapping. So I'll tell you honestly that I was not rapping in that scenario. It was just that I was trying to explain something like some part of concept to a set of people sitting in front of me. I guess there were 100 people. My heartbeat was pumping like anything in that scenario. एंड इज लाइक भाई जल्दी समझा के बस निकलो यहाँ से सो वो उस टाइम की फोटो थी ऑल राइट so I guess with this we are at the end of the session Animesh and Shubhank now it's over to you guys.
Sure. Well, that was a pretty good session, and I'm sure the whole spectators were very much live and were with you, following you up and with the whole session. And I'm sure that that would create a lot of attention. Like since, as you said, attention is the asset to Koi.
Yep.
So also, like I would like to like say again mention that Koei is our biggest sponsor. Like is one of our biggest sponsors of DaeDarus Hack, and they are having their own challenge on a hackathon, and which will literally benefit you in various ways. And so everyone do register into the hackathon and go and do the hack challenge. That would be great with the Koei protocols, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, built with Koi basically. It's a part of
Yeah.
our DaeDarus hackathon. So I will be giving you everyone just a bit what is DaeDarus. Currently, we are organizing a hackathon named DaeDarus Hack. We have 4 open tracks. It's for open innovation, healthcare, green tech, as well as diversity and inclusion. in which we have multiple different built-in challenges, and the core is one of us and the biggest one. Yeah, June, we will be just closing
Oh,
the
giveaway, giveaway. Okay,
Twitter
yeah, yeah.
giveaway too. Just a minute, let me complete. And so you can just head out to the website that we have mentioned in the description, register on our dev post, and join the Discord link. And once the hackathon is started, it's from 13th August from 12 a.m. All the proceedings will be followed accordingly. So yeah, let me just share my Chrome tab and let uh, just refresh it. Then we'll see how many people have. And Sandeep here will choose any two people, I guess, two or three, depends. So just let me reload it. It's visible, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So first is by we as whole YouTube. It's this, I think. Yeah, two things that need constant attentions. Koi
Oh, my
and
girlfriend, imaginary.
girlfriend who's imaginary.
And what did we decide to give away for this challenge? What was the giveaway?
The
It was
giveaways
five
are
koi, right?
basically the swags.
This was five koi for this, right? Five koi for this
Yeah,
meme
five
challenge.
koi, and from us we have some stickers.
Got it, got it. Nice.
Okay, so it's like
And who else?
second Ankit, Ankit Singh. Like who needs more attention, koi or your girlfriend?
Nice.
And yeah, third is mine. That doesn't get counted.
Oh,
It's just
nice,
something different. Yeah,
nice.
so we have only two entries, I think it.
So maybe we can just wait for like let's give out time for a day maybe for all the people to participate in this, and then we can just publish the winner through the announcement channel in Discord for daters, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Does that
sure,
work?
sure. So the challenge has been extended. The meme challenge. It will end by tomorrow, same time, 8:30 p.m. IST. So it's good that you complete it before. If you haven't yet, you get to win five coins and some swags from
Animesh
us.
Aditya says, where is mine? I guess his didn't pop up. Not sure. All right. If you have tagged me, it will pop eventually
If
in my
you have
notification.
tagged up this both, I guess it should pop up. Uh, just see it whether you have done it correctly or not. I will just reshare it on my stream. If anyone else is also having same difficulty, please tell us now so we can look into it. Yeah, it's only four double post by Pulgar, we as a whole team. Second is Ankit Singh, and the third is
I
Uh,
also posted.
Animesh, there is a message which is, can we have the challenge on Daters meme channel? So I guess you can just do that, and that
yeah,
should be
we
a bit.
surely can have. Okay, so it's better that we have two giveaways. The five koi that will be done by the Sandeep here. That will happen on Twitter, and the stickers one will happen through our Discord channel, Discord meme channel. Okay, so you are saying Addison, Addison tweets. So does anyone else other than Addison also faces this issue? Yeah, it's not even on your Twitter feed. Yeah, it's not happening yet.
Oh, who's this Addison?
Aditya Sinha.
Okay,
Is
Aditya.
different.
Okay. Aditya, did you participate in that? When did you? Okay, so were you part of the Koi Discord already? It
I
says
guess
that
so. He is.
he
Yeah.
has already retweeted that Koi challenge. So guys, okay, just a quick one. If you haven't yet joined the Koi Discord, you can join it still, because there are contests going as such. Like you can just see this contest. That was the contest for 1,000 USD giveaway. Like this was something which was going on like couple of days back, and the winner was just declared just yesterday. So you can be one of them. Who knows? पैसे कहाँ से बरस जाएं.
I've shared the feedback
Yeah.
form.
So I'm sharing a feedback form in the chat right now. It would we will really appreciate if you go it and just complete it.
Aditya, how did मतलब I just need to inquire a bit more with Aditya. How did you encounter with Koii earlier? मतलब how do you know Koii before पहले से? Meanwhile, guys, you can just fill out this feedback form. Aditya, awaiting your response in the comments.
Yeah, Addison, it's still not coming. Oh, it came.
Singing Koii मिल गया for your girlfriend. Buying Koii tokens.
Well, I must say the whole meme things are like all the memes are really interesting.
Yeah,
Like we are coming to an end of the session. Like it's almost 8:30, so we should wrap up the session now.
yeah,
What do
yeah,
you
yeah.
say,
Yeah, yeah,
Sandeep?
for sure. I'm
Yeah,
done. I'm
surely.
done. My
Yeah.
throat pains too.
Yeah, like I must say, like you did a great job, like for 2 hours, speaking for 2 hours, and that was such an amazing session for everyone. And also, like everyone, please fill out the feedback form for please. Like it's linked on the this on the channel, and also we will put it out on our Discord channel. So everyone fill it out, and let's that would help us a lot if there is any suggestion. Also, look out for the Koei challenge on our DaeDarus hack, and also there's an upcoming Valorant event on our DaeDarus hackathon. That is on 7th to 8th. Please look out for that also. That's an amazing event that we are hosting. And around 16 teams and more than 16 teams have already participating in it. So showcase your Valorant skills there. So that would be all. And any more words from Mr. Sandeep, sir? Like your mute, sir. Your
Sorry,
mute.
sorry, I was on mute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all. I guess that's all from my side. Aditya says my session was on first, so he did some research, and that's how he came to know about Koii earlier. And that's all from our side. From my side, probably for today. If you guys have anything to communicate to me or connect to me, you can just feel free to DM me in Discord, Twitter, LinkedIn, anything, any of the platforms, and I'll be more than happy to assist you guys there. All right. Thanks a ton, guys. Taking a leave for today. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
So thank you for joining us, everyone. Good night.
Thank you for joining
Have a good
us.
day.